Hi everybody, it's Laughing, and today I'm going to show you where I found all the Megastones and Z Crystals from episode 17. Now I must emphasize what I found. I don't know if it's all of them. I've just played through, found what I found, and I've got them here in little clips. If you found any others that I have not seen, let me know in the comments so that perhaps I can piece together a more comprehensive version. I'm pretty sure I'm close to getting them all. I may have them all, I'm not absolutely sure though. So without further ado, here we go. So once you head into Spinal Town, you need to go into the museum here and spend 500 bucks. Historic Spinal Town Museum, 500? No problem. So don't talk to that guy, he'll bore you to death. And out the back. And out the back even more. We got ourselves an Eevium Z. That's rather good, isn't it? Oh, let's get a strawberry. Oh, strawberry. That's new. Excellent. So I found my way up to the North Adventuring Woods, and there's this isolated little house in here. This is the one with the guy with all the Pikachu. Anyway, round the back of his house, ding, 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 we find that, a Pikanium Z. Ooh, very sweet. That's a good one. Okay. One Pikachu. And you talk to this dude. He's completely crazy. He gives you an unpronounceable name. Just call me New. And he will heal our Pikachu, all better. When in doubt, eat it. And then, now what I had to do here, I've had little reconnaissance up here, and he kept picking lots and lots of other eating items out. He's having a peppermint or this, that, and the other. So I've had to put them all in my PC box until all I had left was a Blue Moon ice cream. Now I've only got one, but if you have two, you can get both of these. Yes, you could. So I hand over, I've only got one at the moment. One of my pickup Pokemon picked it up, but I haven't got another one at the moment. So he will give us a choice. I'll go for the Heracronite, but if you've got two Blue Moons, you can get the other one as well. Nah, you're alright. So that's how you get that one. Up in Ametrine City. I did this after I defeated Blake. I don't know if it's necessary to do it before or after, but I did it afterwards. If you go into this house here, make sure you've got a floral charm and talk to this lady. She dropped her necklace, can't find it anywhere. So, if we give her a floral charm, she gives us, eventually, a Banettite. Okay. This next one is a bit complicated to get to, so I'm starting from here before we go. Ametrine Tunnel. So start from here as it's quite easy to get to. For this, you're going to need Surf, Waterfall, Dive, and Strength. And I hope I can remember the way. So straight down this waterfall. And yeah, down the next one. And I've got to do this little ice puzzle. Oh, how did I do it? Yay. Takes me 20 minutes to do that normally. And that's just to move this boulder, because we're going to have to come down from the top. Shift that. And back out here. Okay, and then plenty of repels are needed also. Dive spot. Yeah, there's a little hole there he is. I mean, why she has to make this so complicated? And then we got to do, what do we do? That's right, up here. Another ice puzzle. How do you do it? Oops. Like so. And I think this is where you can get Lapras on a Friday down here. What was up here? There's anything up here, is there? No. Go left. Nope, don't go left. There we are, another chamber. And eventually we come over here and we get the Abomasite. God blimey. You think it'd be something better after all that work, wouldn't you? Okay, this is after the city restoration, back up in the Onyx Trainer School. This little girl now is blocking your way. This is where Fern stood in our way and battled us right at the start of the game at the second gym. So she says, here, take this and deliver it with this note for me. I spent all night making it. It'll definitely win them over. And we get a sweetheart. My crush usually hangs out on the 3rd floor. Let's go for it. Make sure you don't do this before the spice quest, because otherwise you'll end up losing it and not get your leftovers. 3rd floor, where was that again? Up here, wasn't it? Oh, I think we've gone the long way. Where's your crush? Is that you? No, it must be you. You look like a crush. This is from that girl? I see. I had no idea she felt this way. Well, it's flattering, but I guess I'll have to go down and be straight with her later. Or maybe that's a poor choice of words. Anyway, you should hang on to the chocolate. It'd be rude if I ate it and then let her down. I thought she said, okay, fair enough. Do you go back down and speak to it again? Meow. What'd you say? ... Oh. That night we spent together on Barrow Bridge, was that really nothing to her? I thought for sure. But I always do this. I always overthink things. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. It's over now. Yeah, okay. Give her a present. What about giving me a present? Yep. An Incinium Z. Okay. I'm not sure what that even is. Okay, return to North Adventuring Woods once you get Surf, and we can head up to where the little spider webs were, which we couldn't get to before. I think we have to jump off here. Oops. And scurry on around. Surf over here. Now, it doesn't seem to be any more event Pokemon here, so it's the Sharpedonite, which is going to be very good. I think there's anything else in. Oh, what is it? I bet it's a shard. Oh, that'll do. That's handy. There we go. Now, this is deep in the heart of the Cressolia Springs. I'm not going to do a full playthrough of how to get here because I've already done it, so I'm just going to show you the end product through the mist, and we get ourselves a Cameruptite. I forgot about this one. After you've got your Yoryu key from doing the mulch quest from Seacrest, you talk to this guy here and he says, thanks for picking up my mess. And he gives us a gift. Decidium Z. Lovely. Well, the next one is part of all the dive spots near Azurine Island. And we come across to this one. And we find the Glalitite. Excelente. Okay, another little dive spot just to the east of Apophel Beach. Come down into the F10, I already opened it. And we get the Eviolite. Right, surf and dive for the next one, starting from Azurine Island, straight up north, and there's a little sneaky little dive spot popped in here. Of course, you have to have obtained the key already for this dude. And in here we get Primarium Z, if I can even say it. Field effect readouts 22, underwater field. And for good measure, a relic vial. Okay, we're going to start at the very northern perimeter or edge, sorry, of Apophel Beach for the next one. You're going to need a Pokemon that's got Surf, Dive, and Blizzard to get this one. So start by going in the right direction. That's north. That's the cave over there. Up here, little sneaky route. Right as far north as you can get. And lots of repels, of course. Shimmy through this little gap. And I hope I can remember the way. There it is. See that little dive spot to my right? We have to head to this to get beyond the rocks. Shimmy around this edge. Beautifully well hidden, of course, and in this cave. And we're given a subtle message. A chill settles in the air. So, first up, we have to defeat the level 100 Pyukumuku points and get yourself TM40 Aerial Ace. I'm not quite sure what these other two dudes are here for. Just water. Right, put your Blizzard Pokemon up front. Now, the best thing to do, so you don't have to actually do the ice puzzle, is run into a Pokemon that's immediately adjacent to the waterfall. And hope it's not too beefy. Right, use Blizzard, and it freezes. Oh, it missed anyway. So just run away. Don't bother fighting it. You don't need to. We've done what we need to do. Head up the waterfall. And in here, we get Audinite. And the puzzle. How do we do this damn puzzle? Like so. And whatever that is. And I can't even pronounce it. That Z. I'll have to look that one up. I don't really know what it's for. Aloraichium Z. Very interesting, I'm sure. Okay, to get this next one, you have to have done the railway improvement donation. And once you've done that, you can head back into the Devon building, like so. And where there was a stairway here, it's been blocked up. You can no longer access the railway. But it means we can now get the Steelixite. It's the only way you can get it at the moment. So at the moment I'm in Sugarline Cave, which is in the in the Tourmaline Desert. This is where you have to drop down to catch yourself a gibble in that area there, in the cave, in the sand. Right in the back, drop down, get yourself a gibble. But also in here is an Aggronite as well. So make sure you pick that up before you leave. So you need to get yourself into the depths of Teknite Cave for the next one, which is right in the top left corner of the desert. You need a Pokemon that has Tailwind for this next bit, but obviously to get here you need to have Earthquake and Power Gem. So we proceed into this chamber here, or the outside, and it says shifting winds through the peaks. So you have to put your Pokemon with Tailwind at the front, which is this. And run into any wild Pokemon that hopefully won't kill you. Here we go. Big bad Heatmore. Ooh. So let's go for Tailwind. Get rid of all that nasty sand. Good, he did nothing. So hopefully I can just run away now. Okay, strong gust picked up, so now we can proceed and get everything that's in here. If I can remember how to do it. I'm buying Pidgeotite. First up, excellent. Right, this is right up the top right hand corner of the Tourmaline Desert where the Mirage Tower is. And to get the Mirage Tower to appear, you have to have encountered 3 of the oases and made them disappear, and then the Mirage Tower will appear. So if you go behind it, you can sneak up behind it like so. Let me put a rappel on. Okay, so if we skirt our way down here on this ledge, and we come across this fella here selling lemonade. Marcelo. I'll buy a couple of lemons off you, why not? I'll have 6. But more importantly, oops, go away. You need to battle the executor that sat in the pot, which is a level of 100. Now, it said on the... Someone said that if you catch it and then show it to this guy, he gives you something called a memelade. So I don't know what it does, but I tried catching it and it just bats them away, so you can't actually catch it. So maybe if you come back with another Alolan Executor and show it to him, that will happen. Perhaps I'll try it. So you take that out. And in there is the Dragonium Z. You talk to him, nothing happens. Yeah, perhaps I'll come back up with any old Alolan Executor and just see what he says. Right, so I've returned up to Marcelo here and I put an Alolan Executor at the front of my party. And this time he offers you Blue Moon Lemonade for 1,000,000. And it says it restores the HP of Pokemon by 103 points. Why would you want that? Interesting. This is in the Mirage Tower, right in the back. After you do all those wonderful puzzles, shifting things around, you eventually find yourself in here. And you get yourself Will-O-Wisp and the Normalium Z Crystal. Yay. Okay, so once you've done all your business in Teknite Cave, done all your missions, and collected all the items, return back here and talk to Stephanie. No, I haven't spoken to her yet, so she gives a long sob story about how she was recruited by Dr. Connell in the orphanage and she was forced to fight, or she didn't get paid, etc, etc, etc. Big, long sob story. Yes, okay. Just give me what I want. And she fled here, and she's lucky to find this shelter. So they're struggling to get by with the environment because they can't find a good source of water. Okay, talk to her again. Frankly, to get anything growing in this little water is unreasonable. It's the main problem. So where can we find some water? Well, we did find a waterfall within Teknite Cave. Yes, cave to the west, Teknite Mountains. It's not far at all. And as a token of her gratitude, she gives us, this is a good one, a Houndoominite. Actually one that's useful.